Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my Apple perfumes. These are going to be fragrances that have Apple notes in them. Apple usually gives fragrances a shampoo-y, clean vibe, perfect for spring and summer, but I even have some here that are cozy for fall and winter as well. So if you're interested in all of the Apple scents that I currently have in my collection, just keep on watching. Starting off with body mist, I'm going to start off with the one that takes it way back for me. This is probably like the first Apple scent that I had as a teenager. This is from Bath and Body Works, and this is Country Apple. This is a body mist. This has notes of apple blossom, fresh muguet. I can never say that word. Muguet, sheer sunlight, and orchard woods. This apple scent is the most shampooey, gel smelling. It literally makes me think of the LA Looks gel that I used to wear when I was in middle school. It smells juicy and fruity and just clean. My hair always used to smell so amazing when I would use that gel, and this takes me right back to that. When I was a teenager, I used to wash my hair every single day and I would put gel in it every single day, and this takes me straight back to that. It is kind of like a classic Apple scent for me. Whenever I'm wearing an Apple perfume, this is a perfect body mist to layer on with that, and I really like it. It's just a very juicy Apple body mist. Next up, if you're looking for a more spicy, fall appropriate, perfect for the holidays type of apple, very gourmand and dessert like, we have Inner Angel from Bath and Body Works, and this one has notes of spiced apple, cognac, tonka bean, and warm praline. So this is total opposite of the one that we just talked about. This one's very spicy, very warm. It literally smells like an apple pie. This is perfection. So this pretty much smells like Killian's Angel Share, which was my favorite. When I was living in Puerto Rico, it just smelled like a warm apple pie. Very strong smelling, smells like a perfume, and it's definitely warm and cozy. Up next, we have Fleur, and this one is Mrs. Smith. I mean, how much more obvious apple can you get than this? When I first received this body mist, you can see that it has a dent. I freaking loved this one, and the first thing that I thought about when I sprayed this mist when I got it in PR was the green Jolly Rancher. That's the only thing that I could think of, but that's pretty much like in the opening of it, and then it is so fruity. It's so yummy. I need to start using this one again because I haven't picked it up in a minute. But the top notes for this one are Granny Smith apple, pear, and watermelon, and then the heart is apple blossom, violet, pink lady apple. It's literally like a super dose of apple in here, and then the base is pink praline and musk nectar. This is such a good one. I enjoyed this one last year so much when I got it, and I was layering it left and right with a bunch of apple perfumes and apple lotions, and I just had so much fun. So I am so excited to pull this one back out soon and start wearing it. Juicy green apple, but when it dries down, you do get a little bit more of like that muskiness and the praline, so it doesn't feel juvenile. Country Apple definitely feels a little younger than Mrs. Smith. I mean, she's married, so you know, gotta be a little bit more grown, but it's still a very nice, juicy apple. Now, this next one, I pulled it out, but I honestly, this doesn't really make me think of apple, but the Vanilla Skin body mist also has an apple note in here, and I just wanted to mention it because I feel like this is a body mist that just smells different to me, and I feel like that apple and the sugar does it for me. And there's another perfume that I have here that also has sugar and vanilla mixed with apple, and I'm a very big fan of that combo, so just mentioning it. But this is definitely more vanilla and woody than anything else. Now, moving on to the fragrances, I'm going to start off with the ones that are not so obvious apple smelling, and then we will end it with straight up apple. So this fragrance from Jennifer Lopez still has green apple in it, but this is mixed with so many different notes in here. So this one to me is more of a relaxing, earthy green tea type of perfume, but there is apple, and I wanted to mention it. Now, do I pick up apple in here? Not really. What I pick up in this one is more orange blossom, like a very heavy dose of orange blossom, along with those tea notes, a little earthy, but just wanted to mention that there is apple somewhere in the fragrance. Next up, we have another super fruity perfume. This is one that I wouldn't necessarily label it an apple perfume, but there is apple in here, and this is Wicked for Good Bubbly Pink by Ariana Grande. And this opens up with red apple, but there's also nectarine and pink pepper, but it's so good. It's more of like a candied apple in here. It's very sweet, it's very candy-like and sugary, and it's mixed in with those florals. There's peony in here and there's tulip. So it's a very beautiful scent, especially now for springtime. This is one that is perfect for that because it just smells like florals and very uplifting and sugary and sweet and fruity. So this is a very sweet, fruity, juicy apple as well, and it would layer beautifully with the Country Apple Body Mist and the Mrs. Smith Body Mist as well. You wanted to bring out the apple in here because there is woody notes in here, there's florals, there's other fruits. So if you want to bring out that apple, you can layer it with one of those apple body mists and it would probably lean more apple. All right, so moving on, we are getting closer to like super apple scents. Up next, we have a Julianna's perfume, and this one is 13 of Heart. Now, this is mixed with another note that I really love, and it's going to be the next note that I do, which is pear. So there is a mixture of apple and pear and citruses in the opening of this perfume. To me, I feel like the apple is a little bit more noticeable. To me, I feel like I pick up a little bit more on the pear, but the apple is so nicely mixed in there as well. It just gives it a very crisp, fruity opening to a very skin musk scent. This smells so good. This has moss. This has ambrette. It has ISO-E Super. So it's like a very molecular skin type musky scent, but then the pear and the apple really give it a juiciness, a fruitiness, a little bit of a sweetness. This one's perfect for every day, perfect for spring, but I literally bring this fragrance out almost all year long. I don't reach for it too much during winter, but it's such a nice everyday fragrance. Up next, these are the top 3 apple scents in my perfume collection. We have Tocca Giulietta. Giulietta is definitely a green apple perfume. So I think if you like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, you would love this. Similar to this, it's just a very juicy, clean. This one literally smells like you took the most like coolest, like almost cold water shower. It's so refreshing, cooling, almost aquatic with that green apple in there. So it's very juicy and clean. It's like that perfect soapy perfume without it being too soapy or too laundry, and actually having a little bit of that apple scent in there to give it a little something. That is what this is. It is the ultimate clean girl scent in my opinion, with some apple added into it. So clean and refreshing. It's perfect for a hot summer day. Now in my top 2, we have Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, and we have Ellis Brooklyn Apple Love. Both of these fragrances are almost done. They get so much love from me because I am an apple lover, and I will say my #1 apple was the Eden Juicy Apple when I first got it. So I do want to get a new bottle of this once this one is done. I need to finish it up because when I first got this perfume, it smells so good. It was literally like slicing a red, crisp, juicy apple. I smelled everything, like the skin of the apple. It was just so beautiful. But now that I've had it for years, I am getting a lot of the berries, and it turned super musky. So I'm pretty sure if I get like a brand new bottle, it will probably smell closer to how it smelled when I first got it. But this is a musky, berry, fruity apple scent, with red apple being the main character of the fragrance. It's very flirty, very easy to wear. You can definitely wear this pretty much anywhere. I do see it more as a casual scent, but I would gladly wear this on a date night or something because my husband loves these types of perfumes. He's a very like sweet, fruity type of guy. So this would work for me pretty much at any time, and it is one of the most apple perfumes out there. Now, Ellis Brooklyn Apple Love. This one is just so freaking good. I am like right here. So it has a little bit less than half left. This one is similar, very similar to Eden, but I will say as they sit, they started smelling pretty different from each other because this one started leaning more towards the sweet vanilla sugary side. This one to me is definitely a little more gourmand, not as musky and not as much berries in here. So this is definitely a red apple, but it's a little creamier, smoother. It's more sugary because there is sugar as a note in this fragrance, as well as vanilla, which that mixture of vanilla and apple is so beautiful. So that makes this one just work pretty much year round. I can bring this out during fall time and get like that cozy apple vibe, but I can also wear this during spring and feel like I'm wearing like a creamy, sugary, sweet apple. So this is amazing as well. So that brings me to the end of today's video. Those are the current Apple perfumes that I have in my perfume collection. There's constantly perfumes coming in and out of my collection, so I love to update these every once in a while. Let me know what are your favorite Apple perfumes and what Apple perfumes I haven't tried that I should feature on my channel. I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.